Zeta. We're going to start off with a couple of clips. Boaster, I feel like this first one's going to go to you. What did it feel like to start the series with this four-piece?
Rubbish. Should have been a 5. Oh, wait, what?
Considering
There you go.
how the rest of the round played out, Boaster was just holding for these. I mean,
That should have been on him.
Farms orbs, but
Wait, you missed the next one. That one should have been on him. No, you know, finally they come to me. They give me a potential ace here, and I threw it. Could have been in the Hall of Fame with Durka and Alfia and Leo and Chronicle, but sadly, not today. We go again next time.
Just abusing the marsh.
Hey,
We already told right we need to know.
yes, it's the only way I could get an ace.
All right, guys. This next one's going to go for Leo. Leo, any thoughts on this play here?
There's now position given away. Oh gosh,
Yeah,
Hold on. Give us. We'll put it up. There we go.
Leo repositioning, playing up in plat. Time is short. He's gotten it down to 1. He's going to push forward with the shorty. Leo lands.
Yeah, not much to say. It's I recon inside the smoke, so I know the guy is waiting, and then I just wait this guy out. I don't know what you were doing here, though, bro.
I don't know what Alfia is.
You have alarm with CT. You're running around like a chicken.
Garrett.
No, I didn't know garage can be pushed.
We told you.
I didn't hear it.
It's fine. No, but they got this. I mean, the time was low, so I just had to wait it out and wait for the mistake. And
Yo, it's so
what is this?
cool, isn't
What
it?
is this replay?
Ranking it back on.
Hey,
Yeah?
it's half time. I need to relax. Why are you doing this?
All right. And then I think this one is going to go to Alfieri. Alfieri, any kind of comments on this play? Give us a second to get it up on the screen and let us know.
no time here.
Yeah, the spike is still not out. Leo's able to provide a little bit of cover and buy some time, but they're going to crumble. Can Alfier do this on his own? He's got the first. He's got a
I mean,
clutch for
lucky clutch, I think. I mean, Chamber wasn't looking me, and I don't know why this guy is still trying to plant. Doesn't make sense. I mean, they're mental down, and that's why I win, actually. Look, he's trying to plant still. Why he's not picking me?
Can I ask? Well played, though.
Good comms thing.
All right. Thank you. We're going to take this one down. Then we got one more. Give us 1 second. And Durka, this one's going to you. This is, I feel like, the closing out of the match. Any kind of thoughts here? Let us know.
Gonna push them back. He
And give
tries
us
to
a
get up high. Is there anyone who dares show ahead? Durka with 3. Now you chant. Now you ask for it. Durka looking for it all. He's gonna have to push past the cosmic divide. The 4th and the 5th. The faithful shall be rewarded. FNATIC takes down Zeta.
At this point, no one's on the bomb.
Yeah, I told you. No, I smoked and I told you
No,
to
I
go on
think-
the bomb.
No, I
that's
think-
that's the first thing. We'll review it, but
Just
yeah. I did the double updraft. I thought they will hear it, so I did the second updraft a bit late to kind of like mind game it a bit. So I got a third kill there, and then I just pushed with my mouse, like nothing special. The crowd was chanting too. First, I didn't know they were chanting ace, but then after I took my headsets off, I could hear the ace, ace, ace all the time, and it was cool.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. We're going to take this clip down now, and then we'll go to the pre-submitted questions. Minnie, I feel like we haven't given you any attention yet. You're always good for some wisdom as soon as I get to a question.
I would have got that 5K if I was Boaster. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh.
Mini and or Boaster. Your team showcased a unique composition today in Fracture, diverging from your usual one. Should we anticipate further variations in team compositions or perhaps even different maps like Pearl throughout the course of this tournament? And this is from the Val competitive community.
We've been cooking, but like when we cook, it's not like we just do like an RV and just like throw random agents at, you know what I mean? Like we're very subtle, I think, even though that we have a lot more different style now with Fracture. Like we only change fade with Sova and it's pretty much the same way you could play Fracture, but we're just you know, just add in some different stuff, different looks to it, you know. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say too much because obviously that would be kind of pointless. But yeah, we've got some stuff saved.
Thank you. Leo, this next one's coming to you from Strafe Esports. The last time you got to play Sova was in the EMEA playoffs. How was it like finally getting to play Sova in an official match after nearly 2 months?
Usually it's very comfortable, but it was first time on fracture, so there was a bit of off timing in certain things. But yeah, when I got to Haven, it's my comfort zone, and yeah, it's super comfortable to play.
Thank you. Boaster, we got one coming at you now. Before the series started, there was a heartwarming story from Laz on how he reached out to you and you offered him tips on IGLing. How would you rate his calling and performance as IGL in this series?
Yeah. So without going into that, because I feel like that question's been brushed up on in the past, I'd say in terms of their performance, it's tough because we came into the game and we kind of knew what maps were going to be happening, but they did throw in some curveballs, especially on Haven and also on Fracture. The score line says 2-0, 13. I can't remember the actual score line, but I don't think it was closer game than it shows, I'd say. So I think they have some nice stuff. I think the thing that was holding them back was I think they were a bit scared to play us a little bit at the start. They were doing pushes, but they weren't fully committing with it. And I think if they just tried to abuse that and just went in full headstrong, I think it could have been even closer of a game. So I think they're definitely good. I think they just need. I'm not really sure what they need, to be fair.
Confident.
Yeah, they're good.
Thank you. We'll now go to the remote media. We'll start with Razor. Oh, I think the hand went down.
Sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead. No, you're good. Go ahead.
Thanks.
Ask the question.
This is also from the VALORANT competitive community. For Boaster, how do you plan for a team with such an unorthodox playstyle like BLG? Is there any difference from planning for a team with a more basic playstyle?
Usually when we play focusing on ourselves in scrims and in official games. So every team has a read and every team has a style. And because we just practice, we practice everything, we're going to be prepared to deal with anything they kind of throw at us. Luckily, we have been scrimming EDG this event, so we got a bit of a taster of some of that firepower and some of that kind of heavy duty swinging. So yeah, I think we're ready. We're ready. It's gonna be fun though. First time playing a Chinese team, and BLG is no pushover, so it's cool. I like it.
Thank you. We'll go next to Scott Robertson from Esports.
Thank you. I have a question for Minnie. I take it you guys might be a little bit surprised to see Billy playing next instead of NRG. For today's result, based on your experiences playing NRG and based on what you know about Billy, would you say today's result was a bit more of NRG making mistakes or people underestimating Billy gaming?
I think it's really difficult for me to say without seeing the game. Like, we were watching a little bit in the back, but it's like really difficult to make that analysis without actually like fully watching it. So it'd be interesting when I watch the VODs later on to see what the actual answer is to that question. But my gut feeling says that NRG are not playing to the level they should be. My guess.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll go next to Alyssa from The Spike. Alyssa, I think you might be muted still.
Sorry.
There we go.
Hi, thank you so much. This is a question for Dirka. I was wondering, what do you eat, or what exercises do you do, or what are the secrets for you being so cracked on the operator?
I don't know. Just Boster gave me angles years ago. I'm still using it, and just a lot of experience, a lot of ranks. Today I just ate 2 salads, I guess, and that's it. But usually our meals are a bit different. Didn't really exercise. This one we do like warm-ups with or performance coach, and that's it.
Okay. Also,
We forgot our warm-up.
That's why you almost ace, it's your own warm-up.
also, I was wondering if on the count of 3, could you all point at the worst person to travel with on your team? Okay, I'm going to count down from 3, 2, 1, and then point. Ready? The worst person to travel with on your team. 3, 2, 1.
Who's the most annoying to travel with?
Why?
I mean, it's like travel to the event or
No, she means like
She means trouble.
going
no?
to a different country with.
Yeah, like traveling here.
Oh,
I mean, we all take separate
We
flights.
took separate flights, so we didn't really travel together.
I mean, they,
To the venue, it's
When we
probably
get
me.
there-
yeah, but
I'd say it's me because I just think
Yeah, Boaster's really late. Like today, he was, you know.
I needed a poo.
boss Alpha forgets his charger sometimes, so I have to lend him sometimes. That's it.
I see.
Boaster's
Okay.
the D-
And lastly, Boaster, I'm actually going to the finals and I was wondering if I could find you. Could you save me one of those
Hey,
twerking?
Alyssa, this is enough. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
I can, yeah.
Your sticker. Yeah.
Okay, we will move on now to Nerditude from Antonio from Nerditude.
Okay, hi. My question is for Derke. We know that the world of esports can be emotionally demanding. How do you handle pressure and the stress before and during important tournaments like in this occasion?
Mm. I mean, I do my usual routines and stuff, warm-ups, whatever to play. I don't really have that much pressure on myself, I feel like. And if I have, I usually talk it off with someone, which is easy, but usually just sticking to my routines, playing like my warm-ups and doing whatever I need to prepare myself for the games is good. And I don't like putting pressure on myself or saying something bad that could like give me pressure, and just doing my job.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll go next to Renato from RPP.
Hi, congrats for the win, guys. This question is for Chronicle. With this tournament, you have the opportunity to become a first-time international winner. Does that add any pressure on you?
I was always saying no, not at all. I don't care. I don't care about trophies. Yeah, I'm just playing the game. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we'll go Jin from Quang Valorant in Vietnam.
Hi. I have two questions for Mini and Booster. And the first question for Mini, with the combat of Chamber in this part, today we see Zeta Division pick Chamber. Is there any possible Faja play Duelit and the Kurt play Chamber like on 2022 Fnatic? And second, you can answer first.
Okay. So I think that what we will do if we play Chamber is that Durka would stay on Duelist, but I'm gonna keep it secret as to whether or not we are doing that right now. But yeah, I always thought that keeping the Duelist on the Duelist would make more sense. Like I think we did it the wrong way around before, so it would be Alpha on the Chamber if we did it, I think. But overall, I'm not sure if it's going to be played that much. I think Zeta just played it today because it really suits them to be able to play two Duelists in the Chamber. Like it feels like they really rely on Laz in their team. So I think that's the reason they played it so much today.
Okay. The question for Booster, how would you rate the performance of Zeta Division today? And in the next match, you will meet Billy Gaming for the first time. We meet the Chinese team. What message do you want to send to PLG? Thank you so much.
So Zeta today, like I said, I felt like I remember seeing them after the first map and they looked a bit kind of flustered or like almost as if they accepted that first map as like, yes, Fnatic, oh my goodness, what a game this was. Oh my, so it was kind of like they were a bit, I don't know how to say it. So I think with Zeta, I think they have the ability, they have the firepower. They've done it in previous events. It's just about kind of getting that momentum going for sure. So a win under their belt versus NRG will definitely help them in their momentum climb. That's for sure. As for BOG, it's going to be fun. I don't know what to expect. I have seen the players at Tech Check and stuff and spoke to them and they were super nice. And I know for a fact that they definitely want to play us, as Iris told me in an interview. So yeah, they want to play us. I want to play them. It's gonna be a banger, I think. So let's get it.
Okay, thank you so much, Booster and Mini, for the answer question for me.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll go to FD News from LATAM.
Hi. Well, my question is for Alfire. Well, you seem to really calm on the server, and well, do you think that it's a pressure, an extra pressure for because you win all international tournaments for these champions? It's an extra pressure or not?
I mean, we don't have any extra pressure in our team. Like, this is just new tournament and we don't care the past tournaments, we win or we lose. We just prepared ourselves. This is new tournament and we're gonna play our game. We win or we lose, we doesn't care.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll now open up the questions for anybody who's in the room. Any questions from the room? Looks like there are none.
You there in the back. Manager.
FNATIC, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us, and we'll be back with the next press conference in a few minutes.
Thank you.